Nobody wants to work anymore. At least that's what we keep hearing out here. Every time a restaurant is understaffed, every time a company can't really fill a position, every time someone quits a job, every time an employee just sits there and just says that I am done, someone will immediately say that people are just lazy now. Is that really the case though? Because when I look around out here in real life, I don't see a country full of people refusing to work. I see nurses out here pulling 12 plus hour shifts. I see teachers taking work home with them. I see warehouse workers destroying their bodies for mediocre pay. And I see parents out here working all day and coming home too exhausted to even spend time with their own children. People are out here working two jobs, three jobs. They're out here making side hustles, working overtime, working on the weekends when they should be resting. And somehow the conclusion of all this is nobody wants to work. No, I don't think so, guys. Maybe people are tired of working. I agree with that for sure. Maybe people are giving everything that they have to jobs that are slowly just taking everything out of them.
And I'm gonna come to work tired every day. I'm gonna come to work tired every day. I'm going to live my life. I would rather come to work tired and know that I did XYZ throughout my day than come to work with goddamn 12 plus hours of sleep and still feel tired. Not because I'm exhausted, because I didn't got plenty of sleep. It's because I just simply don't want to be at work. Because it don't matter how much sleep I get, I'm not going to feel like getting up to go to work. So I might as well, after work, take my ass to that gym, go do something else with my life. You know what I'm saying? Go do everything else that I wanted to do. Yeah, like I may not be able to do everything that I wanted to do that specific day, but trust me, my nigga, I done did something I want to do on God. On my mama. And look, listen. If I don't go to sleep till 11:30, fuck it, nigga. Don't get no fuck, nigga. I gotta live, bro. I have to live, gang.
Is anyone else tired of working for 40 plus hours a week at a job that you probably don't enjoy? Just living for the weekend and getting to enjoy one day of that weekend because you're depressed all day and night on Sunday, because you know that on Monday you have to get up and do that all over again till you're 60 plus years old. And then at that point, you just have to hope that you're in good health or that you saved enough money so that you can do the things that you always wanted to do, like travel. And if you're not in good health or if you don't have enough money, you just worked your whole life away for somebody else. If you're sick, you got to do nothing other than work your way toward the weekend over and over and over.
And I used to say I wouldn't mind working if they paid me more. But nah, it got to a point, I don't want to work no more. I don't even care about the pay no more. I'm burnt out. Your boy tired. I don't want to clock in no more. It is the work. Work is the problem now. It ain't just the money not getting paid enough. No, I'm overworked. I'm tired. I need an extended vacation of about a year. This needs to end.
Fridays don't even hit the same anymore. Like, I'm just tired. I used to wait for Friday because I knew Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm off. I'm going to enjoy Friday evening. Now, I'm just counting how much hours I'm about to catch up on sleep. I'm figuring out what angle I'm going to be sleeping at when I get home. Am I going to be using one pillow or two pillows? Well, you think I'm going to go out after the shift? You must be mad. Don't shout me. Because Friday evening now is just a time of recovery. After all that I endured in the week. And the craziest thing about it, I was tired from Monday. I've been tired from Monday. So imagine how tired I am now on Friday. It's been 5 days since I've been tired.
And this is what bothers me about this whole topic of nobody wanting to work anymore, okay? We have normalized being exhausted, okay? You ask someone how they're doing, they're going to say, hey, I'm tired. If you ask them how's work going, it's going to be stressful. How's your If you ask them how their weekend's going, it's going to be, bro, it's too short. Like one blink and you're already back at work. When you hear people, asking each other what they're doing after work, it's probably just they're going home to sleep. And everyone is just like laughing about this. Like, that like that's just normal. Like that's what they expect. People are literally out here organizing their entire lives around recovering enough energy to go back to work. Think about that for a second. Monday through Friday will destroy you physically and mentally. Saturday is your recovery. Sunday is just basically anxiety day because Monday's coming back again. And that's supposed to be a healthy adult life. How? If the only part of your week, guys, that you enjoy is Friday night because that's the furthest possible point from Monday morning, I'm not gonna lie to you, something is very wrong here.
I just don't know. I just don't know no more. It's like I work, go home, blink, then back at work again. My God. I could have sworn I was just here yesterday. It's like I'm not even sleeping no more. My Sheila, who told me to be grown?
Working a 9-to-5 is mentally fucking draining. You will never be able to get ahead in this economy. You have to have 3 of those just to stay afloat, to be able to live on your fucking own. We ready to have a whoop-de-doo moment to this repeat process bullshit. If you understand this, it's only 24 hours in a motherfucking day. If you giving some funky ass company 12 hours, so be it. If you giving them 16, you only have a certain amount of hours to get your fucking sleep. And they say you need 8 of them motherfuckers just to rejuvenate and repeat this bullshit all over again. And so be it, you not even getting most of them. You only getting 2 or 3 because you stressed out from the bullshit the day before that funky ass company that put you through. So now you only coming to convince me that I only got fucking 2 to 3 hours out of the fucking day to deal with my family for the rest of my life. Then you got to repeat this process for 70 to 80 years, or however long you on this fucking earth, and retire at 70, whatever the retirement plan, because that motherfucker gonna get pushed so far back, motherfucker gonna be 100 before you can retire. Now how they pushing that shit back, and y'all think we finna keep doing that? Is mentally fucking draining. Then you gotta go to some funky ass company and beg them for some PTO just to go take your family on a vacation that you can barely fucking afford to have a happy woo-side motherfucking moment to come back and repeat this process for 30 to 40 more. You motherfucker, no. We are tired of doing it. This is mentally draining Americans. I don't give a fuck how you label it, how you put it. If you so lucky to have enough just to be up there, you can be pulled right back down here with us in this mentally draining ass process, this repeating ass process that everybody get up. Housing is so fucking high. No one can live on their own anymore. How you can get a family started when you can't even have no money. Your check come in, it's counted for as soon as they, I don't give a fuck if it's $2,000 every week. It's counted for these days in this economy. How the fuck can you get ahead doing this shit? It is mentally fucking draining to get up and keep doing the same repeating process. I'm ready to have a whoop-de-doo. Fuck this repeating process. That's just my fucking opinion. That's just being fucking honest. Working a 9-to-5, you'll never be able to get ahead because it's mentally fucking draining, but you have to do it to provide for your family. That is the brainwash system that have been placed on us. That's just my opinion.
How are people doing things after work? Like, how are you going from your 9-to-5 job to, like, doing a lot of stuff after work? I do my workout before work. I go work all day, and then I want to lay down. I want to lay horizontal and watch reality TV, or needlepoint, or scroll on my phone. I don't want to go do anything.
Being unemployed taught me how much life there is outside of work. Getting a job again made me realize how easy it is to lose that. I only have like 5 more hours in my day after work, but I'm so fucking exhausted that I just don't want to do anything. Since starting my job, I've gained so much sleep debt. I have skipped the gym several times, and it's so hard for me to make time for my friends. The job itself isn't that bad, but the balance in my life, I'm fucking tired.
When introverts go to work, we have to basically fake energy. We have to be bubbly and engaged, and it's exhausting. It is fucking exhausting. So when I would get home, I think I mentioned in a previous video, it was like I would want silence. I would have 2 beers to unwind. Not healthy. I stopped doing that, thankfully, after I got fired. And, you know, my girlfriend who works from home would want to talk about her day. I couldn't do it. I would go into a rage because I needed, like, to recharge. I needed quiet. I needed aloneness to just process and reset. So I've been doing that for 30 years, just basically in denial about who I really am and the kind of work I should be doing. I'm not really sure what I should be doing as far as work for introverts, but I'm looking into that more because, you know, I'm applying to these jobs that I'm qualified for, and even if I get a call back, I don't know how many I've applied to at this point, 30 or more.
And then this part really resonates with me because I have the most experience in this, especially in the past. And that's being a blue collar worker. Okay. I'm talking about construction, warehouses, manufacturing, delivery drivers, mechanics, even just the whole trades, all of that stuff, right? People whose bodies literally absorb the cost of making a living out here. You get back pain, you know, you got pain in your knees, your shoulders start to really, you know, feel the pain. Then you have the heat, the cold, the long shifts, overtime, getting up before the sun even gets up. And people will still say, well, hey, that's just hard work. You know, you gotta really lace up them bootstraps, all that country stuff, which is why those workers do indeed deserve respect. I mean, trust me, I used to work in that field. I know how it is. And I have a newfound respect for those guys that go into those fields, but they definitely don't deserve someone that is sitting behind the computer calling them lazy out here when they literally build the entire foundation of what we live in as Americans. There are people who wake up before the sun and they will spend 10 or 12 plus hours doing physical labor just to keep everything around us functioning. They aren't even afraid of work, okay? As a matter of fact, they embrace it. They're just tired. There's a difference here.
Dead ass tired, and I just want to take a moment on behalf of like everyone that's a blue collar worker, whether you're in a tradesman, oil and gas, residential, industrial, commercial, it doesn't fucking matter. Anyone that is supporting us, so girlfriends, wives, significant others, I want to take a moment on behalf of all of us and say thank you. Thank you for making the house that we have a home every time we come back. Thank you for holding that shit down for us. Thank you for letting us sleep in a little bit, and thank you for the little things that you do, whether we could have an afternoon nap or you help us with our laundry, whether you make us craft dinner, a bowl of cereal, some sort of snack to get us by. Most of all, thank you for having the late nights and staying up with us, whether we're on night shift or day shift, and you sacrifice sleep just so you can talk with us a little longer. Thank you for the pictures you send of us, whether it's our dogs, our kids, the things that's going on in your life that's relevant. Thank you for keeping us involved, and thank you for sticking it with us. I'll be home in 7 days, babe. Love you.
I am married to a blue collar man. Let's talk about burnout. The last month, my husband has been very burnt out. Months and months of 12-hour shifts, driving 3 hours a day, has really taken a toll on him. He's exhausted, mentally, physically, emotionally, literally everything in between. His body has let him know that. The other day he walked in the door. Our communication skills, they're pretty top tier. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but I've been around my husband long enough to understand, and I can read the room pretty well, and so can he. His shoulders were slumped. He looked exhausted. His eyes were bloodshot. The tone in his voice was just utter exhaustion. He actually got home at 7 o'clock that night. That night, my husband went to bed at 7:30. Your body is going to tell you when it's time to rest, whether you like it or not. Your body is going to tell you it is time. Remember, you need to take care of yourself, because sooner or later, your body is going to catch up. Your mind is exhausted, and you will need to rest.
At the end of the day, man, I don't really believe that most people want to sit at home and do absolutely nothing forever. I mean, some of them do, but like people want purpose. You know what I mean? People want to contribute to society. People still want to feel useful. We're human beings. Like that's just what we want. But we also want a life. That's the part that gets lost in this whole entire situation. A job is supposed to support your life, okay? Your life isn't supposed to exist solely to support your job. People want enough energy to see their families, okay? Enough money to enjoy something after the bills are paid. They want enough vacation time to actually take a legit vacation, not some kind of staycation that you take for 2 days. This isn't laziness, okay? This is normal human expectation. I don't know where we went wrong with this. So the next time that you hear something like, hey, no one wants to work anymore, or people are just lazy, I want you to look a little closer. Look at the nurses finishing 12-hour shifts. Look at the teachers grading papers at home. Look at the warehouse worker waking up super sore. Look at the restaurant employees getting screamed at by a stranger. Look at the office workers answering emails at 10 p.m. at night. Look at parents coming home with just enough energy to eat, shower, sleep, and do it again tomorrow. Those people are not lazy. They are working their butts off, trust me. But the question is, how much can you take from somebody before they stop having anything at all left to give? Because burnout doesn't happen because people do nothing out here. Burnout happens when people and give everything that they have and never get enough time, money, security, or appreciation or recovery in return. So maybe the problem isn't that no one wants to work anymore, okay? So maybe the problem isn't nobody wants to work anymore. Maybe the problem is nobody wants to work to consume their entire life anymore. And honestly, I can't blame them. I want to know what this looks like in your industry that you were working in currently. Are you burnt out? Are you understaffed? Did you leave your career because you just couldn't take it anymore? Or do you think that people really have become less willing to work out here? Let me know in the comments section, and I want to hear both sides from you guys. And don't forget to subscribe, because we are out here documenting what modern life actually looks like for the average American person.